Can million-dollar HDB flats still have room for growth? So recently someone commented on my post after seeing the recent 1.58 million HDB transaction in Clementi and asked for my thoughts. Now personally, I think this is a very interesting topic because once a HDB reaches this kind of price, we need to stop looking at it like a typical HDB transaction. So personally, here's how I look at this question, and I think we need to look at it based on three key things. Now the first is buyer's affordability and choice. Now let's use this 1.58 million transaction as an example. And assuming the buyer is around 40 years old and takes a 75% loan. Now the loan amount is about 1.18 million. And to afford that comfortably, the household income is probably around $20,000 per month. And if a household earns around $20,000 a month, technically they may also be able to afford a condo in the $2 million range. So this tells us something very important. The buyer is probably not buying this HDB because they have no choice. They are buying because they value something very specific. Maybe it's the location, the convenience, the size, the lifestyle. Or maybe this flat gives them a level of comfort that they cannot easily find in a condo. Now the second thing I would think about is the future growth potential. Now because at 1.58 million, if someone wants meaningful upside in the future, the next buyer may need to pay close to 1.8 million or even more. And that becomes a very different buyer's pool altogether. Now the higher the price goes, the smaller the buyer pool naturally becomes. So when we talk about growth potential, we cannot just ask, did prices grow before? We must also ask, who will be our next buyer? Can they still afford it? And will they still see value at an even higher price? And the third thing I would think about is government intervention risk. Because when prices keep reaching new extremes and affordability becomes a concern, policies can always come in to cool the market. So personally, do I still think that million-dollar HDB flats can still grow? Maybe. But I think the room for growth becomes slimmer at higher entry prices. And if I'm buying mainly for capital growth, I would probably be more cautious. But if this is a long-term home that genuinely fits my family lifestyle for the next 10 to 20 years, then the decision may no longer be mainly about profit. It becomes whether this home gives you the lifestyle and comfort you truly value in the long term. Once again, Gainer here, and hope this video benefits you. I'll see you in the next video.